Hello, it's Jackie Green from GA Interior Solutions, where we are helping build a stronger design community through professional training and educational resources. Today I have a quick tutorial on how to add materials to your 3D geometry in SketchUp Pro. After you watch this video, you will have a good understanding of materials and how they can be applied to a face within a group or to a component. In this model, I have created a 3D box and a table with legs. When I click on the box, you will notice that I have not made this a group or a component, which I would typically do before I added materials. However, I wanted to demonstrate to you how to add a material to a simple face. In the default tray, you should see the available materials under the Material tab. Materials are often referred to as textures as well, and the two words are interchangeable. If you do not see your Materials tab, go to Windows, Default Tray, and select Materials. SketchUp provides you with pre-loaded materials. Be sure to click the triangle next to Materials heading, and you will see several folders organized with the pre-loaded materials. This box indicates the last material used. Below, you will see a drop-down. If you click the drop-down, you will see a list of folders. We will click on the Colors folder, and the pre-loaded colors are available now. We will start by clicking on a color. This brings up the color in the box above. Notice that my cursor has changed to a paint bucket. This tells me that I am ready to apply material to my model space. I move my paint bucket to the model space and click on the front face of the box, and notice just that one face changes colors. Now I can go select a different color, bring my cursor back over, select that same face, and it changes into a different color. Hit spacebar to get out of the command. Unfortunately, SketchUp doesn't allow you to overlap colors. For instance, if you want a gray wood, you would need to upload the actual gray wood texture you want rather than using wood and then gray on top of it. I discussed this in another video of importing your materials to SketchUp. Now let's move on to the table. I have made this tabletop a group. I know this because when I right-click on the table, I will see it says Edit Group. When I click Edit Group, I am now able to edit the tabletop. And for the tabletop, I want to add a wood material. So I move over to the drop-down under Materials. I'm going to scroll down to Wood, and then I'm going to select the bamboo. Again, my cursor changes into a paint bucket, and all I have to do is click on the tabletop to place my material. I will orbit around to select all the sides of my table, including the bottom. I hit the space bar to get out of the command, and then click anywhere in my model space to get out of the editing group. I now need to add material to my table legs. These legs are saved as components. Since they are components, if I change one, they all change as they are identical. With that said, there's a little trick to adding materials to components. If I just select a material and click one leg, notice the material was only applied to that one leg and not all four legs. I'm going to click Ctrl Z on my keyboard to undo. Hit spacebar to get out of the command. This time, I'm actually going to double click on one table leg so that I'm actually inside editing the component. Now I can go ahead and select the material I want to use. In this case, I'm going to use a color. I'm going to use a charcoal, so I can scroll down and find the charcoal color. Now I could go around with my bucket and select each side if I want to add the color, but there's a shortcut to that. I'm going to hit spacebar to get out of the command. This time I'm going to do a bounding box. I'm going to left click the right side of my model space, holding my left mouse down, moving upward until I cover all the leg. Now I can go ahead and grab my charcoal and click on one surface and notice all the surface sides are now changed. Hit spacebar to get out of the command, click off anywhere in the model space, and then when I orbit around you will see all 4 legs have changed and all parts of those legs have changed. All faces are now covered in charcoal. This concludes this quick SketchUp tutorial on applying materials to geometry. I hope you found this helpful. I cover this topic in greater detail in our SketchUp for Beginners course. You can get a sneak peek of the course by visiting our website at www.gainteriorsolutions.com/SketchUp. You can also sign up for free access to our library of tips and tutorials on using SketchUp. Access to the library is free, and we are always adding more helpful resources every month. And as always, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with others.